listening to some old school Alanis back when she was angry. Good morning, everyone. You notice my voice is not that great this morning. You know, I haven't had this in like a few years. I was living down south. I was never sick down there. But anyway, good old Kentucky. So I'm going to keep it short today. Hopefully I'm talking loud enough for our daily discourse here as I drive to work this fine Sunday morning. Remember, whenever you see this video, that's when it was meant for you to see it. That's when you needed to see this video. So it doesn't matter when it was. It's a timeless video. The message is timeless because, you know, energy really, I mean, this could be relevant to your life. You know, it could already like been relevant, could be relevant coming up in the future, or it could be something going on now. Remember, roles can be switched. She could be he could be she. You know, put yourself, if you resonate with it. Don't fit yourself in where you don't resonate. If it, you know, not every topic of discussion is going to fit your life for that moment, but maybe it will help. But maybe it does somebody you know, or maybe it will futuristically. So, good morning. I'm just going to go ahead and pull some tarot this morning. You know, this morning it's really been heavy on my mind, like the whole time, like since I left the house this morning, I started driving. It seems like that's when I channel a lot of my messages. So, units of measurement. You know, who in the fuck set the unit of measurement that we measure people's success to? Who said that? You know, who said you have to do this or be that, or, you know, you have to make this amount of money, or you have to, you know, have this type of house, or you have to have this type, you know, in order to be successful? You know, who says that working at McDonald's, you know, your whole entire life isn't successful? Or, you know, who said that, you know, working from home, you know, or, you know, maybe it being a stay-at-home dad. I mean, like, who set the units of measurement to which we are measuring, you know, another person's success? Now, this is what, you know, Spirit told me, was that, you know, a truly successful person, in order to be a true success, you have to be walking in your truth of who you are and doing what it is that brings you fulfillment every day. And you're somehow, you know, you're working and you're able to support yourself, and you're doing your service, and you're giving back somehow to the people of the earth, you know, doing your service, helping somebody, you know, you're doing something that's helping another person every day. So it's doing your service, and you feel fulfilled, and it brings joy to you. You like going to work every day, and, you know, you're at peace. That's what success is. So that's what, you know, came straight from the divine to me. That's what measures success. So, you know, I've even always told my kids, you know, if working at McDonald's and making people's hamburgers and making sure that they get their hamburger on time, you know, quickly every day when they come through that drive-through, so that they can get back to work on time, because, you know, maybe they have a short lunch break. You know, if that's what makes you feel good, and that's what makes you feel fulfilled, and that's what you enjoy doing, you know, I have never held my children to a specific expectation, except for the fact that, you know, when they turn 18, the goal is to get the fuck out. and be an adult. I mean, it didn't hurt my feelings. I didn't have empty nest syndrome. So sorry. All right, I'm gonna shut up now since I sound like freaking Marge Simpson. Oh, by the way, I cuss. So if cussing offends you, you know, this is not the channel for you. Homie. Homer. Homer. I can't take it, sorry. I just got cracked up. I crack me up sometimes. Alright, so I got my deck of cards. I got different ones today. Any questions about what I said? So, anyhow, while I'm getting around these curves, I'm just going to talk for another minute or so. But, you know, we're making our kids feel. It seems like one extreme or the other. It seems like we're holding our kids to these expectations of what, you know, and making them what they're supposed to do, and you know, all the while, you know, we're making them feel like, you know, they're not good enough. They have to be better. You know, they have to be better. They have to do that. You know, in order to be such, you got to have this house and this type of car, this amount of money in your bank account, sitting pretty, you know, and so their whole life they're striving to be, you know, materialistic. And of course, when real life hits them, and you know they're working, and they find out that shit's hard, and you know not everybody, you know, can build a big bank account, and you know, and looks like, you know, they have everything they can ever need, and you know, nice, all this and that and other. You know, not everybody's going to have that. You know, and quite frankly, I mean, I want to own my house. I don't want my house to own me. I don't give a shit if I live in a trailer. You know, I don't care if I live in a freaking cardboard box as long as I'm at peace, you know, and you know, nobody's stealing the joy out of my life. So, you know, it's a roof to put over your head, and, you know, I want to be able to get out and enjoy life. I don't want to have like this ridiculous huge house payment. That's just crazy. And, you know, you want to own it one day. That's the goal. So, anyway, moving on. All right, so I just think that we are, you know, we're trying to keep up with some sort of unit of measurement that's just, first of all, you know, who made it? Because it doesn't work for me. I don't agree with it. You know, I don't feel like, you know, materialistic things is what measures success at all. So I think, I have to agree with Spirit, you know, and what I heard, that success is measured by, you know, the amount of joy you have in your life, that you're, you know, how much peace you have in your life, how, you know, how fulfilled you feel every day when you're going to work and giving back, and, you know, you have good people around you, and there you go. That's success. Yeah. I say the bigger the house, the more to clean. Who wants to do that? Every day on me. Big yard, the bigger the yard, the more you have to mow. Just saying, you know. It just really boggles me, you know, how people just look down their noses at other people because they don't have certain things by a certain age, or because they, you know, don't have a certain job, or, you know, well, you know, they might have a good job that make big money, but who knows how much blank they had to suck to get it. No, I'm just kidding. That was terrible. You know, I bet they're not happy, you know. I mean, maybe they are, but but what do you got to go through every day to make all that money and stuff? I mean, how much stress, what's your stress level like? What do you get to unplug and unwind when you get home? Are you still working after you get home? Or, I mean, what do you have to do to make all that big money that you can't take with you when you transition from this human body and this earthly plane? How much of that, all that material and money and house and cars and everything, how much of that do you get to take with you? We'll write you a check and put it in your casket. Yeah. So, just the only thing you can take with you is love, because love is an energy. So money, abundance is an energy as well. But you can take the energy of abundance with you, but you can't take the actual material items with you. So love lives on over lifetimes. So it is never ending. Our family and our loved ones and our soul tribe, that's our ancestors that's around us every day, they have the energy of love and remembrance for us, and they're working for us and rooting us on every day. So quit, if you've been stressed out, you have my permission to change jobs and do what you enjoy. Maybe he just wants to dance. You have my permission to dance. So there you go. You don't have to be a lawyer anymore. You can just go dance. Whatever it is you want to do. I think it would bring fulfillment to my life. Watching them dance. All right, moving on. Y'all get the gist of the message today. Throw the expectations in the garbage. Quit screwing up your kids and holding them to some ridiculous expectation. The only expectation that you should be holding them to is to not be an asshole, and to make sure that they learn empathy, and to make sure that they get fed and are clothed and properly able to sustain themselves. By the time they're 18 years old, they know how to do things around the household to take care of themselves. That's what success right there is. Not the college degree or how many A's they got. No. Can they do their own laundry? Can they clean? Can they cook? Will they be able to pay their bills and balance their checkbook? Do they know what credit is? So that way when they hit, they're 18 and they're supposed to leave the nest, that they're actually capable human beings and able to do so. So that's why we make our kids do chores. Just saying. All right, doing the random pull. Well, I'm feeling the energy on them anyway. Let's see. What do we got? King of Cups. This deck is based on like folklore and stuff like that in all countries. So this looks like a Chinese dragon, and he's got his cup. He's the King of Cups, which is represented by this horned Chinese dragon. Sorry. He doesn't look very nice, does he? The thing about the King of Cups, in order to be the King of Cups, you have to be able to master your emotions. So that means you've had to practically have your freaking heart ripped out, stomped on, and shattered into freaking pieces, and then had to heal after they walked away and kicked dust up on you. So, and you had to continue being able to live and function and move on with your life and through the heartbreak. So, and remember, it's energies, male or female, okay? I could be a King of Cups, so, you know, it's energies. So it's about this energy, somebody who has carrying the energy of the King of Cups, somebody who's absolutely, I mean, that's the only way to be a King of Cups is you had to love, have been able to have your heart completely crushed and broken and your world just torn apart, and made it through that and still able to love and be in a loving commitment and show love through all that, despite, you know. So there's that. So what about this King of Cups, Spirit? Show me message, Spirit. Okay. 7 of Coins. See these two people, 7 of Coins. That is investing in something. That's planting your seeds, investing in, I feel like somebody might be coming into some sort of partnership financially or through a business. And the thing is about this partnership, I think that you all are going to be like night and day. You know, this could be a love romantic partnership, or, you know, it doesn't have to be. But I feel like you two are going to be like night and day. Polar opposites. But that's okay, because that means both of you will have your own things to bring to the table. You know, this one will be good at math. This one's good at English. You know, this one is terrible at math, and this one's terrible at English. So the other one will make up for where the other one lacks, almost like the yin and the yang. But they're building something. They got some shit in the fire. Okay. And the thing about when the fire's going, you know, that means, you know, it's not done yet. It's still cooking, whatever it is that they, you know. So, cooking up something. Cooking up ideas. 3 of Swords. Ooh. 3 of Swords is, like, usually when you've been stabbed in the back, you've had your, you know, stabbed in the heart, third party relationship. Third party interference. It doesn't have to be a person. You know, it could be a job. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get the message here. All right. So, someone who feels a lot of emotion, but, you know, has mastered their emotions, but somebody who is probably very empathic, they're empathic, they know, they can read people, they're very intuitive, you know, they've been working with another person. I feel like this is in business, and it doesn't have to be, it could be personal, but, you know, for this moment, I'm feeling business. I'm hearing business. Is in some sort of financial partnership with somebody that is not worked out. There has been a third party interference. It doesn't have to be a person, but something from the outside is interfering in this financial partnership, okay? And which is causing 8 of Cups. One of you is going to walk away. Like I said, this could be a relationship, depends on what energy wave it is, but I feel like this could be a business or financial partnership. It could be maybe you and your boss aren't seeing eye to eye. Maybe you're tired of your freaking job, you can't stand it anymore, and you just, you know, you're just not getting along with the people that you work with, and you don't see what the mission is anymore. You know, you know, maybe they have switched, you know what their mission statement is, or, you know, their direction, maybe the company's going is not, doesn't align with who, your beliefs or who you are. So, of course, it's tough. It's never tough to have to leave job or make any changes. But the thing is, that's the thing why it's change. Just because it's tough, that doesn't mean it's not necessary. Change is always necessary. But that's where faith comes in, because, we're supposed to be, showing, God, Jesus, we're supposed to have faith, right? That they've got us. I mean, he says, I will not leave you. I will not, leave you alone. You don't ever do without. Whatever is meant for you, if you're feeling like, you have to move on from something, then that's what you need to do. If something is stealing your peace, or, that doesn't make you happy, you have to move on. So something has caused somebody to have to move on. 8 of Cups is about walking away from things that don't serve you anymore, emotionally. And right here, we have the 8 of Pentacles. This is, she looks a little angry, but, I think that kind of goes in alignment, because I feel like, but, that's just the little folklore person. But the 8 of Pentacles is about working really hard, and on something. Like, the 7 of Pentacles was about planting the seeds and, getting new ideas and stuff like that. And then like the 8 of Pentacles is like working really hard on a goal or plan, and, really putting the work into action. And you see like all those geese in the background. I feel like geese is a sign of like psychic intuition, stuff like that. So whoever has left a partnership and they have planted their seeds, they're planting their seeds, and they're working and building their stuff somewhere else. So, all right. 2 of Cups. So, 2 of Cups is, 2 people offering their cup of love or cup of emotion, to each other. So, obviously the other 2 was not working out so well. You had the big fire there. But, I feel like, this is not only building, I feel like the 2 of Cups is building new relationships. It doesn't have to be with just one person. It doesn't have to be with a relationship. Yeah, you might meet your person once you get away from where you shouldn't be anymore, and you remove the things from your life that no longer serve you. It makes room for the things that is meant for you, the better things to come in. So, for example, if I want to upgrade and get new living room furniture, I cannot bring in the new living room furniture until I take out the old living room furniture. I can't bring in the new living room furniture until I remove the old first. So that means letting go of the shit that doesn't serve you, moving that furniture, getting it out. If you want things to manifest in your life, if you want a boyfriend or girlfriend or a live-in partner, leave room in the closet for them. Make half the closet available. Make 2 drawers in the dresser available for somebody to be able to put their belongings. Whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest in your life, make room for it. So that means getting rid of old shit, old people, old ways of thinking that doesn't serve us anymore. It's really shocking to me how many people, even in my own family, still use the N-word. That really needs to go. I mean, they've been able to sit at the front of the bus for a while now, guys. I mean, come on. That is so inappropriate. don't know what brought that. I don't know what made me say that, but that is something that needs to go. That's the old shit that needs out with that. That's just stupid. I don't know why we're still seeing color on people anymore. I read people by their energy, not their age. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I prefer tea, I mean, I'm young, I don't want to, maybe not. So, that's exactly, move back around. Once you remove yourself from the places you don't need to be anymore, that's no longer serving you, and you take that leap of faith and you put yourself where it is that you want to be, and you start setting new goals, and start setting goals towards a jobs that is going to make you happy, that we can realistic goals here. I want to be an astronaut. Okay. And I mean, I can't just go be an astronaut, I mean, it wouldn't really be feasible. I mean, so what's the best thing I can get? Maybe I can go work at a trampoline park instead. Yeah. See, compromise. There you go. Compromise. Had a friend that wanted to be travel and be a flight attendant. Well, that's a lot of stuff to have to go through and quick. So, she could start by working on cruise ships, because it's a lot easier to get a job on a cruise ship than it is, to become a flight attendant. It's a heck of a lot more, that goes into that. And she's like, I never thought of that. And I'm like, well, there you go, so compromises. So being realistic, set realistic short-term goals, and have somebody hold you accountable for, reaching those goals, because, I mean, we wouldn't give our kids their allowance at the beginning of the week, because if we did, I mean, we'd never get any work done. So what I'm saying, we have to be held accountable. So I'm a life coach as well. Did you know that? Yeah, I'm a life coach. What is a life coach? A life coach is a person that helps you to establish the goals that you would like to reach in your life. And if you have had trouble reaching goals in the past, pinpointing what has been the blockages, and helping you come up with a new plan of action, and being that person that you check in with, hey, how are you coming this week, on the such and such goal, and when you have somebody question you, it's like, oh, I better do it, because we all have to be held accountable in some way, or else we just lose motivation sometimes. Depends on, some people are self-starters. I've always had to be, but procrastinate a lot too. So anyway, so that's the message. I don't really feel like I need to pull any more cards. Yes, okay, right here. King of Wands. King of Wands, it's represented by this beautiful peacock going towards the sun. King of Wands, as she says on Saltwater Hills Tarot. I love her. There's so many readers I love, but she calls him Kang Bangalang. No, he's a king of action. He's a go-getter. He's he knows what he wants. He's very gifted. He's intuitive. They're all gifted, intuitive, and but he's a man of action. So, King of Wands, fiery. Might be a fire sign, but maybe it's, yeah. So maybe in order to be the Emperor, the Tarot, we have to embody the energy of all four of the kings. So sometimes we have to switch our energy. I feel like this is switching your energy from the King of Cups to the King of Wands, and lighting that fire under your ass, and get going on what it is that you're trying to build, aka that eight of Pentacles. card. That's somebody that's working really hard towards what it is they're trying to achieve. So, okay, that was your reading for today, class. I hope you enjoyed the message. I'm sorry about my voice, but silver lining was, in spite of having Alarian typeitis, whatever cruddy stuff, I still took the time and made the effort to give you all these messages, which is so very important. You all have my permission to have a wonderful day and to do everything that brings you joy and to remove anything or anyone that doesn't. And just remember, you can do anything you want to do and you don't have to do anything you don't want to. So you heard it here from me. You have permission. Okay, bye.